Hello, hello, hello. This is Rex Red, and I am back with another fun Daz tutorial. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Well, my monitor, I've got this kind of brightness thing set on it. So I'm going to turn that off. Everything looks kind of it's a nighttime thing. Brightness. Let's see. BRIGHTNESS. Brightness. I don't think it's that. It's settings. No, it's display. That's it. And this is night mode. Night light. Okay. Let's get that back to a regular color so we can see what color things really are. Okay, this is going to be a troll. This is a not a troll, a dwarf. We have to put some clothes on him. So, luckily all of the, luckily all of the clothing that I have, it sizes itself to whatever person you use it on. So we're looking for something that's going to fit a dwarf and look like something a dwarf would wear. Adventure Night for Genesis. You know, this looks like it might fit. Let's click the dwarf. See what happens. You know what? I think the dwarf already has clothes on. Let's undo that. Undo, load the outfit. Now, I don't think he does. Control L. No, let's see. No, he doesn't. So let's put some clothes on him. Welcome, welcome. If that's Angus, okay. Welcome to this tutorial. So if you can see, I've got these beautiful mountains in the background. And armor, pants, gloves. What is that? What's he got? Some kind of sword in his hand. I don't think I want him to use that. So let's see. It looks like his hand. It looks like a sword or some kind of sword. And what I'm going to do is, see, I have no idea what I'm going to do right now. So this is kind of where I want the camera. Okay, now I'm in the perspective mode, so I can kind of look and see. I don't want him holding a sword. So how do I, okay, these mountains and all, I have to do something here. We have to stop it so they can't be mountains. Darn. These things, the title, the names of them are so long. Belt. Okay, where is the dwarf? Hip. Pelvis. How do we get a hold of this sword? All right, how about if we go undo load outfit. And then let's just load the outfit piece by piece. Oh, that didn't work. Dwarf, okay. Pants, let's put the pants on first. And then the coat. Leg armor. And the boots. I don't think we needed the boots because we have the leg armor. Now this coat looks all kind of raggy, and let's see if we got some other. No, but maybe we have some other length of pants. Let's see, coat. Filter by context. And materials. No. That's all we have is this raggy kind of. Let's see what it looks like in Iray. Okay. Well, anytime now, Iray. Well, that doesn't really help. Okay, so I've got this snowy preload here. Rocks. Okay, this is rocks. We have a lot of rocks. And rock 4. What happens when we turn that off? Okay, that didn't do anything. How about rock 5? I'm hoping to get some sunlight. Now, see, that just gave me some light. Now he's in complete darkness. When I turn that off, he doesn't, I don't see any rocks disappear from the scene here. But, and see, I'm thinking of having like a column of trolls, not trolls, elves. Walk up in. There's no one here, Angus. Oh no, say hi to Angus, Sigmund. Hi, Angus. Oh, that was nice, Sigmund. Let's see. So I think we can get rid of rocks 5. How about rocks 8? I'm going to try to get, so those look like they can go too. Rocks 8 instance. Rocks 5. Okay, now what about rocks 1? Now that's not, we don't want to get rid of those. What about rocks 1 instance 2? How about rocks 2? No, rocks 4. Well, you see, I just don't see anything. When I get rid of them, I don't see any problem with it. Because it seems as though rock 6. Okay, so dry branch is OPM rocks. So we have now 2 instances left. Land rocks. That gets rid of too many rocks here. All right, so I can turn this and see what we have here. And it seems as though the problem is that I may have to just light this with a light. Let's see. Because I have to light the troll. And so I'd like to have the troll like right up close. I'm not sure yet. I want to have this valley here. So, okay, now this land and all, this is all very complicated right now, okay? So, the land, this is 2 pieces of land, okay? There's this one piece of land, which is this far away, these far away mountains, okay? And you can see them, they go all the way around. Okay, there's mountains here. And, so we have these faraway mountains. And then I have this piece of land, which I've brought in, and I've merged them together. So because I kind of like this scene here, where you have the, where I have this, there's going to be like a, and so what I'm thinking of doing now is taking this land and moving it ahead a little bit like this. Then moving my camera in. Okay, and then I have the troll. Then I can bring the troll in real close and still grab some of this. Okay, so let's take the land. Let's bring it Y, translate. Bring it down. And then Z, bring it in. And see, because if not, then there would be like the land would be way, 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 way down, and then I'd have to move the land up so high that you couldn't see the top of the mountains. And so by bringing in this other land, it gives me like a staging area, okay, that's up in the sky. Because it wasn't working. These were too steep. And this is kind of a staging area, but it's still kind of low. So, so now we take this land and we bring it down some more. Y, translate. And so now this troll walking. Let's give him a pose. Dwarf. I keep calling him a troll. Well, that's because I'm going to try to weave this into some sort of Norwegian story about, and I don't even know what it's going to be, about these, a curse that cursed their land. And so they had to go on this pilgrimage to find a new place to live. And so that's how the trolls ended up, or the dwarves, and I might call them trolls. I might not call them dwarves. And so how they began to occupy the mountains. And so I don't know. I just not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm starting with dwarves because they're kind of like trolls, okay? And so I'm not sure what it's going to be, but now let's give him a pose. We have the dwarf selected poses. Let's go by function. What's wrong here? Okay. All right. Come back. Why is this fighting me now? Default. Okay. Poses by function, and this would be walking. Walking is in the W's. Oh, why am I here? Okay. All right, this isn't helping. Okay, we have to go to here, okay, and to walking in here. And okay, we got to get rid of dwarf. And you're going to make me find it again, aren't you? By function. For some reason, this darn dwarf is not showing me any stuff, so I have to take it off by context. He's a Genesis 8 figure. Okay, default. Let's find it again. Poses, wardrobe. All right, not wardrobe. Poses by function. Walking for the 40th time here. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, this looks... Because I think I'm going to have him have a gnarly wooden... So let's try this. A gnarly wooden... yeah, so this might work. Okay, so since the troll is going that way, we're going to turn the camera this way. And then we're going to take our land and rotate the land this way. Oh God, what a mess this is. Okay, 9. Control 9. All right. And okay, why is this from the right? Okay. Oh, because we turned him. What happened to my land? Okay. So now he's we turn this and they take the land. We move it this way. No, this. Okay, I don't know that I want to do that. I think I want to turn the troll. Okay, so I'm going to edit, undo, undo Z, undo rotate. Okay. If I turn the troll, then we can still keep it from the front. Why rotate? This is probably going to be a very bad idea, but okay, why do we have geometry editor on? Mesh grabber, something, bend. And bring his arm down some more. Shoulder, bend, and front back. Bend, twist. Okay. And now this looks like it's going to work. Okay. It does look like it's going to work. Let's see now. Let's get him a troll beard. Let's see. Hair, products, hair, Viking hair, some let's try Viking, V-I-K-I-N-G. I think there's some Viking hair. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, maybe it is. This is for Genesis 3 and 8 males. Okay, so let's try this here for our dwarf. That would give us the hair we want. That might be easier because then I don't have to deal with well, are you going to put it on the guy or are you going to hang it up over his head? This dwarf is not, I think it's still thinking. There it is. Okay. And now we got to get him a beard. I'm not going to use this beard, I don't think. Hair, face. Okay, we are looking, okay, recent, let's see, let's go oldest first. Because I think this is old. There it is, right there. The oldest hair, okay, it's this right here. Auto fit, this is Genesis 3. Hair, short, let's try that. And then we're going to put this little thing on him. Genesis 3. So we have the great news of Genesis 9 figures coming out. The Genesis 9 figures are going to have 8K skin. Why is that look like that? Okay, here we go. There's our troll. Now let's see what he looks like in Iray. Well, it's kind of hard to tell because he's going to have a big hammer in his hand. Maybe, I don't know. We don't have any light on him, so let's put... I don't want to use a distant light because that will light the mountains. The mountains are just perfect. I just want to light this area here. So I'm not sure what to do yet. How about just a spotlight? Or an area light, point light. Alright, let's do a spotlight. Okay, create... Okay, now let's look through the spotlight. And let's have the spotlight look at our dwarf. All right. And go to okay, let's select now the spotlight. And have it beam down on him a little bit like this. And okay, now from our camera. What happened? My camera's all messed up. Alright, back to the perspective view. Let's delete the camera, alright, and put a new camera in. Alright, create new camera from the perspective view. Alright, that fixed that. Let's take a look at this from the camera now. Save this. Now we can give our spotlight some light. I'm not going to make this spotlight like warm because this is supposed to be like a bluish cold scene. So we're not going to give the spotlight any warmth. Alright, but we do want to give it some juice here. So lumens, let's go 9. Let's go to our Iray. That should light him up some. Let's see what we got. How about some polka? Some polka from the Alps. Why does his suit look like it's all screwed up? Alright, okay. Let's see what we got here. It looks like his suit is all screwed up. So, I think his suit is supposed to be dForce, which means I can apply gravity to it and kind of fix it, but All right, let's see what we have. This spotlight needs to be a little brighter, I guess, maybe. 2. All right, now he's got to be on the ground. Dwarf. We need you on the ground. Okay. Instead of moving him down, edit, undo, translate, we're going to bring the mountain to our dwarf. Land, let's move that up. Control 8 again. Okay, Control 9, I mean. And let's move this up. Y. So he's actually still okay. I think what I can do, I think I'm figuring this out now, that this land, I have 2 lands, and if I move this land ahead Z, like this, Z, yeah, see, it's not moving that, okay, it's, then, okay, so I move that ahead, so I can move these mountains back, Z, this way, and that gives me the ability to move my camera back a little bit more. All right, okay. Now let's move the whole land thing together. Z. Y. Okay, Y. Y again until we actually have him. Why is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's got this thing on it. Let's see what that looks like. Because his feet should go into the snow a little bit. Iray. What's it called? It could be called a cane, but I don't know. It would be. Oh, I guess that's right into the snow. Wow. So, that's a little too much. So let's take, where's our land? Okay, let's bring it Y translate. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, this looks kind of okay. Let's bring it just a little more. Oh, that was a lot. We gotta make sure that's too much. Okay, that looks like he's in there. Now, this is going to be difficult because I don't think I'm going to be able to put like footprints here and stuff. Okay, so let's find him what would be called a staff. No, here, staff. We want him to have a gnarled staff, like. Daz is so awesome. I think they watch my my tutorials here, and and then and they see me looking and saying, "Oh gosh, I don't have a staff," and I look online, and I look in their store, and I can't find a staff. Well, I definitely have staffs, but and then so like a month later they'll come out with the most awesome staffs and stuff. This is right hand staff. Let's see what this is. Let's go explore this product. Oh, these are staffs. This is what I mean. They come out with like every kind of staff, and I don't know that I, inspired them to make this staff collection or whatever, but it's nice to know that occasionally something that I do. Okay, now that is his left hand, so we're going to have to put something in his left hand. This is going to be difficult because let's try this. See, it didn't work. And this staff is, oh, maybe I didn't have him selected, the dwarf selected, okay. He should grab it and all, yeah. That's cool, but edit, undo. It's, I want him, it's a little bit too fancy of a staff. Let's see. I'm looking more towards this one here. And whoa, that's like a wizard staff. Edit, undo. Let's see what we got. Undo. I just want a gnarled kind of staff. Left. Left. Let's try this. See what we have here. Let's see. Polka, 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 polka. All right, this looks like the kind of staff that he would have, but it's like in his face. Okay, let's see. So we gotta okay, let's go to 8. To 9. All right, now the staff is too big, so we're gonna make it. Okay, and then we're going to go Y translate. Oh, that's the wrong way. That was Z. Okay, up like that. And then we're going to rotate it like that. No, not that kind of rotate. Y rotate. No, this kind. Yeah, a little bit like that. X translate, no. Z translate, no. Y. X. Y. And we still got to rotate this some more. Okay, I got to go and look at this. We're going to take and lock our camera just for the heck of it so I don't accidentally move it like all around. Edit, object, lock. Okay, and it's because I'm supposed to do this with perspective mode. Okay, so what we do is we look at it from the top here, and then we can kind of see what we're doing here with the, all right, we got the camera. We don't want to rotate the camera. Where is that? Okay, the staff. Okay, there's the staff. X rotate is this. Okay, we want it this way. All right. And then we want to Z rotate it, which would be like this. And Y rotate it, which think like that. X translate. Y translate. Z is up and down. So X translates out. There we go. It's like right in his face. So I've got to bring it up. This helps too. And then rotate it. Y. Okay. So he doesn't bap himself in the head. It's got a nice little curve to it. Let's go to our camera view and see if that looks natural. It just seems like it's like it's a staff instead of like a cane. So Y scale, let's scale it down a little bit, bring it up a little bit, and this is our rotate. Okay, let's bring this in now this way. Okay. Now, I bet if I turn this on, it's going to look like that's in the snow. It does look like it's going into the snow. He's a troll. He doesn't need a full size, like a human sized. Now his suit is terrible right now. So it looks like it's going into the snow. So all right, now we're going to take our dwarf here, and we're going to duplicate him. Edit. So we have two of them. I think he should have bushy eyebrows. Dwarf number 2. Okay. And now we're going to translate him this way. Z. X translate. And down. Z. X. Y translate. Okay. Okay, now he's not going to have this kind of staff. He's not going to have that kind of hair. He's not going to have these kind of clothes. Or the beard or the mustache. He's going to have, let's get him some different clothes first. Clothes. Well, we're here at these staffs. Let's see if we can find a staff for him that's different. Here we go. Gnarled staff. Let's see if we select him now. I think I'm just going to have to place this staff, in his hand. I kind of like this staff better for the guy in back. And this gnarled one for him, but let's give him the gnarled one, okay. Z. Y. Over, and I gotta resize it and everything, scale it. Okay. Like this. I'm not sure that that's actually in his hand, but okay. Just while I was at these staffs, I figured why not. Okay. Now let's go to wardrobe and find some clothes for this guy. Staff, we can get rid of the staff word. We're going to have another troll down in here. Let's find him some clothes. I think this outfit might work because it's it gives me then I can give him long hair. And there we go. And now because then it won't see, this guy couldn't give him long hair because it might interfere with his so hair, save this. And now face. See, this is going to be all about story. So I'm going to weave this story about that their land was cursed by a dark lord, and that their crops all dried up, and that they had a beautiful land, and so they were driven from their land, and so they escaped way into the mountains. And so, you know, you can pretty much take it from there. And so let's see what we can find. We got to give him a beard. It's got to be a big beard. Maybe this kind of beard. Well, I think it's got to be something that you can see. This is going to be his beard. Okay. That's weird how it's like popping up in the air like that. Oh, because it thinks he's a normal sized human, and then it says, oh, your face is way down there. Okay. And so, all right. That makes sense. So now we got long hair. We're going to give him this raggy long hair. Let's see. That's a big old beard. I tend to think that might be a better beard. Volta hair. Base. Let's try that on him. I think that would look more like... We got to take the other one off, though. Well, I'm waiting for the beard to go where it's supposed to go. It's still thinking. It's thinking because I have the old beard there, and it's got all this geometry to figure out. Okay, there it goes. Let's see, the Volta beard. Let's get rid of this beard. Okay, that beard works better. He looks more like a troll. I mean, like a... I don't know what they are. They're dwarf trolls. Okay, hair, long. And that's not the hair I want for him. Oh, here's some hair. This is like rock band hair. Okay, let's see. Let's give him that hair. We're going to have to make it dark. And there's going to be another elf down here. Okay. I'll just copy this elf, and so I think his hair's going to come out blonde. Yes, so we're going to have to give him... I'm going to have to change their faces too. Okay, so we got the hair now. Where's the hair? Drago hair. Materials. We're going to go with something dark. Tint. Whoa, there's some tints for this hair. Soften all, darken. Okay, where are the colors? Gray, black. All right, let's make sure we have the hair selected. Hair, black, Iray. This is Iray. Base. Well, it's kind of gray. Not what I was looking, but it might be black in Iray. In Iray. Let's see what it looks like in Iray. I might have to mess with it. It's obviously, it doesn't look black, you know, so, oh, but it looks black there. Yeah. He looks like a different elf, but they both have the same pose. So I got to give him a different walking pose, but what I'm going to do is lock his arms. His arm. No, maybe not. I'll just repose his arm. He's got to have a different walking pose. They're in exactly the same pose, okay? So, by function, all right, let's select this guy. Okay, we'll call him just dwarf 2. That kind of makes sense. Is 1, 2, and 3, okay? And I might put one who's got his back here, over here, walking on this log. So, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm walking. I'm walking. Yeah. All right, we got to go to this walking. Walking. Okay, these are zombies. We don't want the zombie walk. I would never get it out of him. Okay, we want his walk to look kind of not like dead. Oh, this guy's got a... He's actually got a post in his hand, but in this one's on his left hand. No, I don't want him waving. That doesn't look much different than the other walk pose. Okay. Let's just try this. I'm gonna have to repose his arm anyway. No, his legs are a little too weird in that. Let's undo it so we don't really screw him up here when he's walking. Let's try this. Maybe we can put the cane, he's left-handed. Nine. Okay. Z. Okay, let's go to our perspective view, zoom in on this. Okay, he's in a terrible, that's a terrible pose. Okay, this hand's got to come out. Bend. Gosh, terrible. All right, now doesn't have to go out that far. And then this arm is like wedged straight into him. Bend. Okay. Bend. Then we're going to take this and we're going to go like this. And then we're going to move it back like that. Move it down. Okay, we're going to scale it so it's not so big. Okay. Almost looks like a ski pole. Now let's see, up this way and over this way. And let's see what he looks like from our camera view, but that's not right. In like this. That's up. We don't want it up. Okay, there. Go back to the camera view now. Yeah, see, that kind of works. Save. This is Ingolf. I don't know. I'm not sure. We're in from our camera view. Now let's see. I think Dwarves is a little bit more kind of, you know, the trolls. You know, I think Dwarves might be a better way to go with this. Okay, and so this pole, this is really long. Let's shorten it, scale it some more. No, I scaled a rock. I didn't want to scale a rock. Okay, naughty. 9. Okay, let's scale that down. Bring it up. Yeah. And if we scale that too as well. And Y translate. No. This is how we translate it this way. What if I grab it? See, it looks like he's supposed to grab it there. And so I can't, I can't do anything with that. I have to bring it down so it contacts the ground. Okay, save this. All right. Okay, let's take this guy, troll number 2, dwarf number 2, edit, duplicate. You have to duplicate node hierarchy, and that duplicates everything with him, everything he's holding in his hands, all his clothes, everything. His beard and all. I'll just change his hair. Maybe I'll give this other big troll back here like gray hair. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Anytime now, computer. These mountains are massive. So I have to be careful not to put too many things into this scene. Okay. What's happening? Okay, that. Okay, bring him over some like this. And this is dwarf 2. Okay, I think I'm going to undo that. Undo, undo, undo. I'm going to move dwarf 3 instead. Okay, so I could rename them, could have renamed them, but okay, over this way. And down, back. You need a staging area, you know, so if you have mountains that are like far away like this, you have to create something, you know, in the foreground that they can all walk on that gives them a staging area, because the mountains are so deep that you can't put them down at the bottom, or else then you're just going to have sheer rock, the light's not going to shine in, and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, this is going to work. All right, so he's now almost on that rock down here. So we're going to give him a pose and change his hair and clothes and give him a different look. Well, that rock is way down there. Oh, he's in the, now he's down in the rock, so that's good. We're there. So we can bring him up now some. And now let's take his clothes and stuff. The shirt, Volta beer, and the Draco hair. Get rid of all that. Okay. And I might have gotten, I think I got rid of his staff as well. So we'll have to find him a staff. Let's get him some clothes first. Props, walking. Alright, so we're going to go to wardrobe. Let's make sure we have our dwarf number 3 selected. And what are we going to find him for some clothes? this, we could give him some armor, but I think that would be kind of difficult walking around in that. This would work, but I think the armor would be a little bit. I think we're going to try to find him some clothes. He doesn't have a shirt on underneath it. That's a little bit too Middle Eastern. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. It just, it's a little too ornate for a troll. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. They've got to be dressed fairly warm. Okay, what do we got here? This would work, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's give them the pants. And the boots. And is there a jacket? Okay, the jacket. The tunic. Something to cover his arms. And I gave him boots, right? Let's see what this looks like. Control 0. Alright, you can't really see him that well. I'll have to give him a light. I'll have to give him a light too, so that they stand out a little more. Okay, now we got to give him some hair and some. Alright, I think I'm going to go with the lights next. Light 2. Spotlight. I at least have to give this troll number 3 a light. Okay, here's our troll number 3. Let's go to Iray, texture shaded mode. He looks pretty cool. That looks like something a troll would wear. I mean, alright, well, it works. He's far enough away anyway. So that works. We got to give him a different pose. Okay, the dwarf, we got to move him back. And we're going to move him up. Okay. Let's twist him a little bit. Rotate him so he. Okay, and now hair. We're going to give him some hair. Dwarf hair. Hair? Why is he only got so many hair here? What's up with that? Products. Hair. Oh, this is the wrong hair. Okay, the hair is up here. Hair. Okay, that's better. Like, where's my hair? ZZ Top beard. I wonder what he'd look like with that big, gigantic beard. That works. Let's make it light. so that it shows up a little more. Salt and pepper. Oh, I don't think that's going to do it. I have to select the beard. All right, that works. And let's now find some hair. I don't think this comes with hair, head hair. Oh, it does. Wow. All right. And then we can just use the salt and pepper hair, and then we don't have to match it, because it comes with the matching hair. That's always good. And this black salt hair. All right, biker hair. Okay. I'm not sure that I like that, but let's see. No, that's not right. It's this one, salt. No, maybe that's not it. This one. Yeah, that. Let's see what he looks like in Iray. There's a lot of hair on that elf, on that dwarf. That looks good. All right, now let's save. He looks cold. We're gonna have to give him a pose, and God, he almost should be like my main character. He looks so cool. I mean, he looks so amazing. But we'll bring him out. Let's see now. We got the light on him. Let's bring the light out a little more. Okay, 9. Let's, so I can move this thing around here without. Okay. Now, back to Iray, and let's give it some lumens. 2.9. Let's try that. Then we got to change his pose. That's too much. Light. Let's just go with the 9. That works. I think his hair is a little too light. I wonder if I can take the biker hair, if I can make it shorter or do anything. Ear left out. We got some stuff here. Biker hair front. Biker hair wrapped. Let's see. 9. Let's get a little closer to this guy. Take a look through the perspective. Now this is this guy back here. I'm not sure that I should do anything with his hair at first, but let's see. What's this wrapped? Oh, that's not good. Well, that's weird. Back adjust. Biker hair back. I guess. It's an awful lot of hair. Let me see. I think maybe if we go... Okay, this is... We got some brown salt. Let's try this. Brown salt. That might be for the beard, because that's the beard. Okay, where's the hair? Okay, where's the brown salt? Brown salt. Let's see what this looks like in Iray. It's not too bad. It's kind of odd looking though. The beard is fine. Well, I think I'm going to leave it though, because we go back to the camera. He's kind of so far away that to exaggerate it a little bit isn't so bad. And now they both have the same pose. So we'll go back to our perspective view and let's change this guy's pose. It works. Now poses, files, poses by function, walking. All right, this is dwarf number 3. All right, and let's see what we got here. Oh, look at this crutches. Dwarf 3. Rotate him like this now. Okay. Okay, let's bring his arms. Let's see if we can just find a better pose. Undo the, well, I just leave the crutches on. I think we can still work with him the way he is. Well, you know, I'm almost tempted to leave this. Bend. Right collar, bend. Okay, this, twist. Twist. Let's take this bend. And this, twist. And the head. Bend. Okay, and twist a little bit. And let's find him a staff. Okay, he's okay. He works now. So, his toes coming through his boot. So what do? Right toes bend. Okay, we gotta grab his boot here. Boots. Tools. Translate. Mesh grabber. Did that do it? No, not completely. There it is. Okay. Now let's find him a staff. Go back to our regular thing here. Save. Go back to welcome, people. Welcome. I hope you are learning something. This is 3D graphics. We have some dwarves here, and they're climbing a mountain. And they're searching for a new home because their land has been cursed. Okay, now this pants, I see a little speck there where it's coming through. I might as well fix that while I'm here with the mesh grabber. Pull that out just a little bit like this. Well, I think that's enough. Too much. Okay, that's good. All right, now let's go back here. Let's find him a staff. Okay, translate. Now smart. Okay, products, files, staff, STAFF. And all files. What's this? Okay, this looks like a staff right there. And that staff is going to be back here. Perspective. There it is. Okay, that's the staff. So let's bring it X. Okay, Z. We're going to bring it back down here to our other guy. Way down here. Translate, bring it down. Okay, let's move a little closer. Scale it a little bit. He's a dwarf. Okay, his staff's not bringing me any closer here, so let's see where we are here. Okay. Let's shift his hand side to side like that. And he doesn't look very happy. And get it to fit his hand into his hand a little better. And okay, this is still okay. All right, let's go back to our camera view. Now they've all got different poses. Let's see what this looks like in Iray now. Okay, our little land of the dwarves. Okay, this guy needs a light on him. And I think might darken his the wood on his staff a little bit. Okay, so let's go now to, let's create a new light, spotlight. Okay. Spotlight 3. And then let's select our dwarf number 2. And there we are. There he is. Let's go to our texture shaded mode. Now he looks like he's scared. Looks like, what was that? Kind of look. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to bring this out a little bit. Okay. Now let's go back to our camera. Back to Iray. We have our Spotlight 3 selected. And so let's go here to give that a 9. Like I said, I'm not going to warm these spotlights up because I want it to be a cold place. I don't want it to be like somebody's living room, kind of with, you know, warm lights and all. There he goes. Save this. Okay, I was thinking of putting a campfire here, but they look like they're in route to somewhere. And I'm going to turn him a little bit. Now, is his staff part of him? No, I don't think it is. So I'm going to make this part of the drop by dropping this on our troll our elf number 3. He's the one with the biker hair. I mean our dwarf number 3. There. Now that staff is part of him. So when I twist him around a little bit, okay, 9. When I rotate him a little bit, the staff will go with him. Okay. Now it's too much. Where's our dwarf number 3? Too much. Oh, that's better. Okay. I think, okay, let's go back to perspective view. I think this has got to. Not that. Okay, this. Okay. And okay, let's see what this looks like now. 0. Here we go. Okay, let's fix his staff here. Okay, that's the naughty one. Surface, naughty, wood. Diffuse color. Let's try this diffuse color and make it a little bit brown, maybe. That's a little too red. Let's take some of the red out. I want to lighten it a little bit so you can see it at least. There we go. It's just much better than that really white kind of wood. That's much better. There. Now let's I'm wondering about another troll with his back to them. All right, let's go into render settings. Let's do a quick render. Editor. Let's get the spectral render on. I think I just lost my lights. Everything just changed in my scene. I can't use that. All right, what about caustic sampler? That works. That allows me to do that. I'm not sure. Well, I think they're going to look like they fit in the scene better if I use the caustic sampler. So now let's but let's now go into general, and we're going to go general. Okay, this is 16 by 9. This is going to be 38, 40 by 2160. That's going to be 4K. And we go to progressive renders, maximum samples. We're going to go at least to 21, something like that. Maximum time. Render quality is off. Save. Again. And let's see what this looks like in a nice render. I think my forefront guy, I think his hair color doesn't match his beard color, but it's just a hunch. And I'm thinking that they should all have really bushy eyebrows, and they don't. So I'm going to probably end up giving them like exaggerated bushy eyebrows, and that's probably going to be it's going to give it a realism that's going to be really cool, I think. Let's hope this doesn't try to render. I may have to use like memory in order to get this to render on my graphics card. This is 3 figures and a gigantic mountain scene, 2 mountain scenes actually. So it's taking a while. Okay. No, it looks like it may be rendering on. No, it's rendering on my graphics card. So let's see what our main troll looks like. See, his hair isn't really matching his beard hair. But I really want to keep this beard hair. So he's just got too much red in his hair, so I could take some of that out. He looks like he'd be better with bushy eyebrows. All of them, I think, would be better with really bushy eyes. So I got to take some of the red out of his hair. I'm not sure that this jacket works. It looks kind of like an admiral's jacket, but you know, it's just not sure that it works. Let's see now. His hair doesn't match his beard either. It's got to be darker. This guy looks like Moses, but that's okay, and his hair matches his beard. All three of them have to have bushy eyebrows, like really bushy. So, and I might change his clothes. We'll see. I do like this, but first thing is to fix his hair, and his hair is not it's not fitting his skull. You can see there's like little aberrations here, and that means I gotta pull his hair, this cap, make the cap larger. Okay, so eyebrows, we got to get rid of some of this red here. This looks like it has a lot of green and blue in it, so it's just got to get some of the red out. Okay, so we're going to show you how to do that. Okay, now this is our I think this is number 1 dwarf. Yeah, number 1. Okay, this is the hair, Viking hair. Okay, we're going to go to surfaces, Viking hair. All right, and we're going to take the knots. Okay, we're just going to take some of this red out of it. See what happens. Okay, let's get up close. Perspective, take me to the hair. Now it's green, but that's okay if I take some of the green out. Okay, we got a problem here. We got to use less of this here. Diffuse strength. Okay, okay, I think what I got to do is make this white again. And go, just bring the diffuse up a lot more, all the way up. And that will give us the whitest, okay, lightest hair. And then just back this red off a tiny bit. A little more. A little more. Come on. We're going to have to take some of the green out too. It's just going darker, and that's not what I want. Okay, let's take some more red out. Now this is, okay, opacity color. All right, that's getting there. Where's the opacity strength? Okay, so that's the problem with this hair. This is an Iray hair. So we have to go and find the Iray version of it. And then we can change it. Okay, so let's go here. Materials. Filter context. Get rid of the staff word. Materials. No, we got to go here. Materials. Materials. This is it, Viking hair. Alright, this is hair. This is it. Okay, that's the hair, but these are the materials. Okay, we have to make it Iray. This is okay. Looks like it's gonna be close to it. Let's see. Hair. Okay, now it's an Iray. But let's see if we can go with, this might work too, is just to get it as light as we can. First. See, that is almost matched. You can see there's just a little too much, what is it, red again? Too much green. Maybe too much green. I think it's green. That'll make it, give it more blue and red. And that's what we need, is to get the, if something looks too yellow, it's usually the green. It's the too much green. It's too much red and too much. Okay, it still looks too yellow. Now this base color, okay. Base color, which is diffuse overweight, and it's like it's 0, so it's not even using the base color. So we're going to go back to white with the base color. All right, because we're going to use that to lighten it if I need to. I think this is the so this is the glossy color. Okay, would be the translucency weight. We bring that and it's going to give us another color grid as soon as we turn that on. Okay, and this is where we change the color. So we bring the green out, take some green out. And see, that almost did it. But, okay, a little more green comes out. That's almost the color. I think I just got to make it darker. And so we take and use this. No, we go here to this translucency weight color. And we just make it darker. And now we can add, take a little more green out. See, it's too yellow. So you take, if it's too yellow, you got to take the green out. Still too yellow. A little bit more green comes out. See, that's starting to match like perfect now. Yeah, it took me like a week of messing with just with everything, skin, everything, just totally messing with these PBR colors to learn how to get them right. And see, now I can make that a little darker by just grabbing this down. You don't change the base color. It's my advice is leave the base color, because if it's too dark, then you can bring up the diffuse. I think the diffuse overlay weight. You can bring that up and lighten it by, and you, so you want a white so that you can use this just as a lightener if your color gets too dark. So you want to change the translucency color. Okay, and see, watch what happens when I bring that down. It's going to get darker. See, so that's it. I think it doesn't have enough red, and so I'm still going to take some more of this green out. Oh, and I can add more red. Okay. There it is. It's just like really matching. It still looks too green. It's too yellow. All right. And I have more blue that I can add here too. Okay, I think that's perfect. It's pretty perfect. Okay, now this guy's hair, we got to deal with his hair too. His hair has got to be black, 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 black. You know, this not perfectly matched, but it's pretty darn close. Close enough. Now, we're going to go down here to this guy and see what's up with his hair, because his beard's black and his hair, and sometimes you can get their hair black by just lowering the brightness, and that's a trick. Okay, and the way I'll show you how to do that. This is dwarf number 2. We've got to find his hair. Draco hair. Let's just grab it all. Okay, like that. And okay, so this is definitely Iray. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to lower the brightness here and see if this works. It probably won't. Oh, it did work. So yeah, that's it. I can go a little, and we're going to take a little bit of the shine off. Where's that? Oh, we can do that in 2 ways. We got to add roughness. Diffuse roughness, maybe. Okay, I think that's enough. Save. At least it's not like completely off from his beard color. All right, so we've got that. And then, okay, so I have to drag his hair out because it's, we had some anomalies here with his scalp. So that would be this guy's hair here. This is dwarf 1. He's up here. This is the hair, Viking hair. Okay, Viking hair. Here, Viking hair. Scale, I don't see any. Okay, back. Those are the flip. Okay, we have to go into tool settings mesh grabber. We got to pull this out a little bit. Like, okay, let's go to, see, you can see it here, the problems. Here's one. This. I think that might have just fixed it. No, we got some more here. Let's go around. Okay, we got some more here. Okay. Let's go this way. This way. This way. Over. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got a little bit of a problem here, I think. This. Gotta go back a little bit and out this way. Okay. Okay, that's beautiful. It's working. All right, now we don't have to do this, but why not pull his ponytail out a little bit so it's not going right through his clothing. And these clothes, they kind of fit, but then they don't. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that fixed his scalp. He might have some in here. Just pull this up a little bit, just to make sure that's all good. No, I didn't want to twist that. This one. Okay. Let's pull this out a little bit. Okay. All right, and let's pull this just a little bit more this way. That's it. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our camera view. Let's get out of mesh grabber. Okay, eyebrows. Now we need some bushy eyebrows, and I know where to find them. There are dwarf eyebrows. Okay, we're going to go here, all products, browse. Browse. Let's turn that off. Okay, and that would be these. Bold, fiber mesh, anatomy. We're going to go to these groomed. What are these? Not groomed. Sparse, thick. These just might be way too thick, but let's see. These guys are not going to have like manicured brows. Dwarf 2. Let's give him those brows. We're going to have something that really shows up. Dwarf 3. And let's give him these ones. Okay, save this. I don't know that I have to take their other brows out, because these are so big brows that they just kind of cover over them. The only thing is Dwarf 1, I should probably give him a lighter colored brow, like make sure they're brown. Sometimes they have like materials. That's default brown. Auburn is kind of red. Let's go with the auburn brow. Oh, I don't think that works. You have to select the brows thick. Auburn is red. Okay, save this. See if that works. Now, let's give it a render. See what our dwarves look like. And what do we got? Let's see. Now those are some eyebrows, all right. I thought I gave him auburn, but maybe I might need to go blonde with them. I don't know, they kind of work, but it's hard to say right now because they haven't really rendered. I really don't like this top coat. It looks kind of like it just looks disheveled and worn out. And I think those dark eyebrows kind of work because they're supposed to be really pronounced. And let's see what the other guys look like. Yeah, they've got dark eyebrows too. It's kind of worked. All right, it fixed his head, I think. I don't seem to see those same anomalies in his head. Something here, but I think that'll fix. I don't think there's any problem with his skull anymore. This looks like something here. Might just be hair, though. It looks like his fingers going through. Now, those are things I have to look at. His fingers look, maybe that finger's going through. His hand looks fine. There's something weird going on around his head. His hair doesn't really fit these these dwarves well because they're so shrunken. And now their feet look, his feet look fine. That looks fine. Okay. His feet look fine. I'm wondering if I could just maybe change the black color on his. I think I'm going to just give him different clothes. I think I better go with the blonde brows for him. I mean, I could change the color of them. The brows are hard to do. So, but let's just go with the blonde brows. I got to make sure I have the right dwarf picked. Yeah, it's this one. Thick. All right, let's see what that looks like. I don't know that these brows work right. The blonde doesn't work right, I don't think, for these brows, and I always have to change them. But it's that they're so bushy that they really work. I might have better brows for them too, because but we'll see. I'm kind of like, this scene is getting close to being done. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't think the color is going to work on these brows. Just from experience, the blonde I don't think usually works, but let's see. It's not too bad, so let me see. Maybe it is going to work. So far, so good. It might be the brows that are underneath that are so dark showing through, but I don't know about that now. It's going to become very evident once this really rectifies. This is taking a while to render because there's such a thick atmosphere in this scene. These mountains are gigantic. So, this is just a massive scene with a lot of atmosphere and all in it. All right, I'm going to change his clothes. I got to see what I have. It just bothers me. I like the style. Like, let's before I take it off, let me try to just give him, to make it into like a velvet or something, and see if I can. It might be just the fact that it might not be the style. It might just be. All right, so this would be the coat, surface, coat, collar, cuffs. Let's just do it all. The coat, the entire coat. Let's go to presets, defaults. Okay, shaders, black. Black. Okay, fabric black. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, the buttons didn't change. I have other fabrics. Boho cotton. That didn't change very much. brocade. That didn't work at all. Edit, undo. Boho knit. I've got to get closer, see what this is. Perspective. See what this looks like in Iray. It might work. He kind of looks like an admiral, and it doesn't, that's not working well, boding well with me. Silk. And I have black leather. Okay, black leather, let's see what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to still try a few things. Carpet black. Patterns. Fabric black. This gives me a few to choose from here. These are a little bit more gray. Fabric. Now that kind of works. Go back to my camera view. That kind of works. And the gray buttons aren't that bad. Okay, I wonder if I do an Iray, a simulation here. We go render settings, let's see, simulation editor, initialization off. Okay, simulate. Let's see what happens to his coat. It should, anybody who has dForce clothing there or hair, it should hang better on them. This might take a while to render. Let's see. I think I saved it. Okay, here it goes. Now let's see what's happening here. Stabilizing. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm getting tired. I don't see anything happening anywhere. Going very, very slow. Okay. All right, I don't think I'm going to let this go all the way through here like this because I just don't see anything moving. And so, all right, so I think I'm going to leave this here. Cancel. I think that's enough. I mean, all right. Now we're going to go and see if we can do some still, if this is, if I can fix this. Okay, we're going to go to 9. So, and we're going to select his coat. And then we're going to go here to tool settings, mesh grabber, perspective, here. What is up with his collar? His collar looks just horrible. It's like he's got a coat, like he has a, okay, a hood with it. Okay, I can't tell which way these are turning. Okay, this way. Let's make this a little larger. Okay. Okay, that seems to have pulled that out. Okay, let's go back to his coat. Okay, all right, pull the coat around his outside of his armor. Let's see what we just did. This is actually working pretty nicely. It's like exceptionally nice. Usually doesn't work like that. Okay, pull this out a little bit more. It like almost never works as nice, so this fabric is made very nice. This coat is made very nicely. Now there's a collar. There's something with the collar. Notice how the color of that I told you, but look, those are pretty bushy eyebrows. So, okay. Now the other thing is, okay, that's all good. So let's go back out of here. Save this. We just fixed his pants. All right. Now the other thing is, okay, his finger. Looked like it was, okay, this finger right here. Parameters. Bend. And bring this in like this. Bend. let's see if we got it. Just the end piece. Okay, that's good. The pinky seems okay. Wow. Let's move the rod back a little bit. I think that works. Now this guy, let's see his fingers. I think his pinkies, yeah. Bend. Okay, let's bend that in. Bend this out. Bend this out. And okay, that looks like it works. This not bend. Okay, right thumb 1, up, down. Okay. Okay. Right thumb 1. Okay, that works. Just twist it a little bit. Bend. And this one. Bring that down like that. Bring that out a little bit. Okay. Now his suit looks fine. Everything about it looks kind of fine. His jacket, nothing seems to be... He has some parts of his suit that don't show here, like dangling little pieces of... Okay, his eyebrows are fine. Let's just, for the giggles of it, just check his fingers and see they're okay. He's got a little totem. All right, let's just bring his thumb out. And up. Seems to work. Okay, bend this. Bend that out. Bend that in. Okay, bring this out. Bend. Bring that out. Okay, just make sure that He's the one with the dangly gold. It's like, what style of clothing do dwarves wear? Well, his beard looks really weird. It looks like it's made of cloth, but it's not. I guess it doesn't matter the pattern under it because there's so much hair. Okay, let's go back to here now. Save this. And this is all looking right now, even though you can't really see. I've kind of bulged that out a little bit, but more than it needed to be, but let's see, dwarf one coat, tool settings, mesh grabber. Let's go in a little bit closer here. Perspective here. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. I can't tell which ones. Okay. Let's go a little bit smaller. Let's go to 5. You can't really see this anyway. Okay, that works. Okay, that works now. I wish there was like a way to smooth things like brush stuff and just more tools with working with mesh. They may be there, I just don't know how to use them. Alright, I'm not going to do any more because I don't want to ruin it. Now I thought I saw a piece back here. Yeah, there's a problem with this. Not sure how to fix that. It's almost fixed. I think it's only going to fix so much. Why is that so messed up? Well, you can't really see it, but... And it looks like I've just pulled it way out of proportion. I close now. I don't think there's much I can do with that. We're not going to see it from the front anyway. Just don't know how to fix that. That is his ponytail. All right. Let's see if you can even see any of that from the front. No. So there's no point in messing with it because it's just going to get worse. All right. Now, I have to double check his hair. Viking hair, perspective up here, because I just have to make sure that this isn't going to screw up. Something's not, I'm not sure if that's right or not. Okay, mesh grabber. 2. Let's go to 2. 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know that there's anything else I can do with this. Any more to fix it, at least. Okay, now I don't see eyebrows on these figures, which means that their eyebrows are painted on. Mustache, eyelashes, no. They don't have actual eyebrows. And I'm not going to mess with taking the other eyebrows off. I don't think you'll be able to tell from up close. Okay, let's go back to the camera. Save this again. I know I just did, but you can't see any of that roughness because the black just conceals it. So that's very good. So I think I'm going to probably end up just letting this render. So I think that's going to do it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll let you guys see what it looks like. Our first few renders, but see, Control Alternate Delete. Let's just make sure it's rendering in performance. Our GPU 3090. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's probably going to go up higher. I think, yeah, it did. So it's going to go, it's loading now. Okay, there it goes. So this is definitely rendering in the GPU. We might even see that go up closer to 24. It looks like there's enough room that I could put another, I don't think I'm gonna though. It'd be nice if I could, if there was like, you could see down the mountain a little better and see like a whole trail of them, you know. But that would take a different camera angle, and I'd have to create the pathway down. So let's see what this looks like. We're at 24 iterations. Look at this. Oh yeah. It has eyebrows. I have no idea how they're going to come out, and there's a possibility that the black is just showing right through the blonde. They look kind of black, but I'm not going to be able to tell until his forehead. This all looks right now. It doesn't look like we have those anomalies. So he looks fine, and he looks fine too. So we got the ZZ Top guy here. So, and this looks beautiful. It doesn't have any, you can't see any anomalies in it now. It works for him. It's almost magical. His robe is almost like a wizard's robe or something. So, he's a dwarf mage. Yeah. So it's very good. This guy looks cool. Yeah, they all look really awesome. Oh, he's got a problem with his skull here. Crap. Whatever that is, it doesn't look right. So he's got a problem. Let's see. 3, dwarf 3. Oh, we got to go to our perspective view. Something's wrong with dwarf 3. What's wrong with you, dude? Something's really wrong. Yeah, his scalp. I can see it right there. Okay, so we go now to Dwarf 3's hair. Where is it? Biker hair. Okay, back to mesh grabber. It's obvious. Okay, this has got to go to 5. Pull this out. There it is. Okay. Down here. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Pull this up here a little higher here. Now he's got a hairline. Pull this out a little bit. Up. Just to make sure it's not really bad underneath. There. Back doesn't really matter. Okay, make sure I didn't really yank it out too far. Alright, I think that's going to work. Alright, back to here. To the camera. Save it again. His hair didn't have any problems. They make the hair to fit, you know, not all hair, but they test it with several different characters and make sure that it, you know, fits a good portion of the characters properly. But they don't fit it with all of them, and so you just have to try to fix it. And if it's G-force hair, and sometimes you can't actually use mesh grabber on G-force hair, so sometimes they come with sliders to scale it and make it just the map a little larger. Thank you, Angus. He's gone to bed. I hope you are having a good night's sleep and snoring away good, buddy. So I'm done here. I have to fix the final things. I'm like ready to conk out myself. So I'm ready. So okay. Well, I'll wait until this comes back, and we'll take a look at the guy's hair down there, because just see how it came out. It's a rendering. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's my guy. This is the guy who had the problem with the hair. Now it looks beautiful. I think it looks perfect. I'm not positive, but I think it's just exactly right. That's amazing. God, these artists at Daz, you know, they're just so amazing. They really are. You know, you can pick apart, you know, anything. You can always find fault with almost everything in this world, you know. But these artists are amazing. They're able to grab all this clothing and stuff. I was thinking about how nice it'd be to have some kind of gate here. But the way I'm doing the story is that these are the first travelers of the trolls, of the dwarves who built the you know, all the massive structures in the mountains. And also, yeah, see, his hair looks fine now, so it's all fixed. We got Yule Gibbons here, and this is really nice. His hair it looks pretty cool, matched. So I don't know about his eyebrows, but sometimes people just have really dark eyebrows, and it's I'm not going to be able to tell for hours until to see how that came out. But all these little dots, these fine little dots, will be just perfectly smooth. So I really like what he did here. These little the mist coming up. It's the snow blowing up the mountain and all. Just really, 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 really nice work again. Once again, just amazing work. So yeah, this is a really great product. This is from the Philosopher. It's called Snowy Mountains or something. It's a great product. These are actually 3D mountains. It's not a picture behind them. So it's actually 3D mountains, and they are just look at this. It's just, look how amazing this is. And then this is another product here that I've merged together, this snowy sand that they're all standing on. This, I mean, not sand, but snow. That's another product. So, all right. This is it. They all look cool. I think it's, we got it together here. So, all right, I'm going to let that render. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Angus, for hanging out, and anybody else who stopped in. All right, I hope you're having a great evening, night, day, morning, whatever's going on. Please like my video if you're watching it after the live stream, please. And thank you very much again for watching, and thanks for taking the time to hang out. And click on the bell if you'd like notifications of when I'm going to stream again. So, all right, very good, very, very, very good. So take care. I will see you again in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.